It is High Priestess Hay coming to you guys to talk about Paul and the secrets that Jesus told him. So Paul actually in the Bible has a lot of passages where he is, he's preaching more of you can do things yourself. He's preaching more of religion, whereas Jesus is preaching more of, how to... Well, Jesus is preaching more of religion, and Paul is teaching more of a spiritual aspect, okay? But we're going to kind of dive into that. So did Paul share all his secrets that Jesus told him? No. Because mind you, Jesus told him secrets, but then he also told him what to tell the people. So Paul was shown things that he was not allowed to share. This is the strongest proof in 2 Corinthians 12 through 2 through 4. Paul says he was taken up to the third heaven or paradise and said he heard inexpressible things that no one are permitted to tell. This means that Paul saw things, heard things, and Paul understood mysteries, but God did not allow him to reveal them. So did Paul reveal mysteries that Jesus told him to share? Paul openly states that the mysteries of God were given to him to teach the church. Examples were mysteries of the Jews, the Gentiles becoming one body in Ephesians 3 through 6, and the mysteries of Christ living in believers in Colossians 1:26 through 7, the mystery of the resurrection and the transformation, which was in 1 Corinthians 15 through 51, and the mystery of lawlessness in 2 Thessalonians, the mystery of Israel's temporary blindness in Romans. So Paul shared exactly the parts that Jesus wanted the world to understand, but made it clear that he knew much more. So why didn't he reveal everything? Well, there were 3 biblical reasons as why he didn't do that. Some revelations were not meant for human understanding. So Jesus told Paul some things are inexpressible. So even if he did want to tell them, he couldn't even express correctly, nor could the human mind fathom. So some secrets were for Paul's spiritual strengthening, not teaching. God gave Paul visions to confirm his calling, to prepare him for suffering, to give him personal assurance of truth. Not everyone was meant to be shared. Some knowledge is restricted until the end times. So Daniel was told in Daniel 12 and 4, seal up the book until time of the end. Revelation also contains sealed portions, and God only unveils certain mysteries when the world is ready. Did Paul ever hold back the truth from the church? No, he never did. Paul says very clearly in Acts 20, I did not shrink from declaring to you the whole counsel of God. Meaning, he did not hide doctrines. He didn't water down teachings. He taught everything necessary for salvation, faith, in the Christian life. All essential truth was actually revealed. What remained secrets were heavenly visions, cosmic realities, prophetic details, mysteries of the spiritual realm. God did not allow him to express because they were personal. So here's the balanced truth. Paul openly taught everything. Paul received deeper revelations, and Paul's letter contains the mystery that Jesus wanted to make public. So did Paul ever lie or mislead the crowd? Absolutely not. Paul was willing to die before deceiving the church. As far as like he would rather die than to lie. He said in Galatians 1:11 through 12, I did not receive my message from any man, but the revelation from Jesus Christ. And 2 Corinthians, we do not distort the word of God. Paul told all that he was commanded, and he withheld only what God forbade him to share. So I hope that this helped you guys in the understanding of what Paul was actually putting out there, as well as the fact that Paul was, trying to help the women in the Bible to preach, to stand up and take more leadership roles, as well as Jesus led him that way as well. So I hope that this was interesting for you. Stay blessed, never stress, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy.